On the way down screaming, "Whoa!" Before we have this time, then we'll be alright.
Hey guys, oSgtKickAss here and welcome to this video. Today I am going to be going through how bad my predictions were at the Royal Rumble, because watching the show it went completely differently to what I expected. It was I did very bad in my predictions. Anyway, starting off in the pre-show, it started off with the 6-woman tag team match between Naomi, Nikki Bella and Becky Lynch against Alexa Bliss, Mickie James and Natalya. And I predicted the heels to win, and it just didn't go that way, did it? The heel got absolutely dominated for the majority of the match, and Naomi coming in and beating Alexa Bliss and pinning Alexa Bliss was just completely unexpected by me, at least. I did not expect that at all. It was just like, what the fuck? Naomi's been shit-chatted about by Alexa Bliss on the previous SmackDown, and then she goes and beats her. And SmackDown last night, Naomi beat her again. I mean, I think Naomi's in with the title shot pretty soon. But anyway, after that, there was Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks, and we all knew the winner of this was Nia Jax. And Nia Jax just dismantled Sasha Banks. Just poor girl. She got absolutely killed by Nia, and she tries to fight her again on Monday Night Raw with just a fucked knee, and she just needs to give up on Nia. I mean, Nia's just gonna beat her every time, and she's just getting injured for no reason, and she needs to try and just not fight her, because she says, "Oh, I've got something to prove." But is it worth putting your career on the line when you're getting your knee killed every week? Sorry. Then the real shock of the pre-show, the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship was on the line. Cesaro and Sheamus versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. I mean, I for sure thought Cesaro and Sheamus had this in the bag. I thought there was no way Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson would win it, but they did. I mean, the only reason was because that second referee was taken out. And well, the first referee was taken out, and the second one had to come in, which meant the second one couldn't see the tug on Cesaro's shorts in the pin, which is why the second ref was there. So yeah, they got the pin by cheating and won the belts. But we all know, I think Cesaro and Sheamus would have won if it wasn't for that. So yeah. Then we get into the actual show. And it started off with Bayley versus Charlotte, and it was such a good match. Charlotte won, which I predicted, so I got that one right, finally. And but I did want Bayley to win, and Bayley put up a bloody good fight against Charlotte, and there was a couple near falls she could have got on Charlotte, but Charlotte managing to kick out, and then the natural selection on the apron just cold out Bayley, and just Bayley lost, got pinned by Charlotte, and didn't win the belt, which is a shame. I think Bayley might win it at WrestleMania if she has a match, but that depends on whether she has a match there. Hopefully she does. But yeah, moving on into the next match was the Cruiserweight Championship on the line. Rich Swann versus Neville, and I got this right. I said Neville, and Neville won it. I mean, Rich Swann didn't really put up much of a fight, considering it was for a belt. I mean, Neville was very dominant in that match, and it looks like he's going to hold it for a very long time. Although Rich Swann did beat him up on Monday Night Raw, so that could be against it. But I think Neville definitely will hold that belt for a long time, and it's going to be difficult to beat him, because even Brian Kendrick I don't think could beat him. TJ Perkins has lost to him, Rich Swann lost to him, and all the ones that are big have lost to him. No one has beaten him yet, I don't believe, in a match. So it looks like he's going to be a champion for a very long time. moving on next, we had the Universal Championship match between Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns, and it looked like for sure Roman Reigns was going to win. He did get frog splashed through a table by Kevin Owens in the start of the match, but then Kevin Owens' weird chair structure, it was like 4 chairs high or something, this bloody tower, Roman Reigns managed to put him through that, and then powerbombed him through the announcer's desk, and Kevin Owens was out cold in the ring, and Roman was setting up for the spear through the table that had been set up in the corner, and Braun Strowman came in, and it was like, oh fuck. Roman got absolutely dismantled by him, power slammed through a table, just fucking destroyed by him, and Kevin Owens put his arm across. 1, 2, 3. Another thing I do want to point out in that match, I called it in the fucking predictions. I said Chris Jericho is going to throw some brass knuckles down and it's going to be used for a Superman punch. And it fucking happened. Kevin Owens Superman punched Roman Reigns with it. I mean, it was not the person I expected the Superman punch, but we saw a Superman punch with it. And also Kevin Owens barely left the ground when doing it. But we still saw it, and I called it. I'm taking that one. But yeah, I got the final prediction wrong, because Kevin Owens won with help from Braun Strowman, and it's just, Kevin Owens can't win by himself, and it pisses me off. I really want, if it really ruins matches, Kevin Owens can't win a match by himself. It's just, learn to win it by yourself, or you shouldn't have that belt. Then there was the WWE Championship match between AJ Styles and John Cena, and I wanted AJ to win this, but John Cena won and equalled Ric Flair's record to become the 16-time WWE World Champion, and I didn't want it. I wanted AJ. I don't like John Cena. He's boring now. He's the last 8 matches he's had, he's done the same thing over and over again. It's getting very repetitive and boring. So I did want AJ to win that match, but unfortunately John did. And then finally onto the 30-man Royal Rumble match. Randy Orton. Really? Randy Orton? They wanted Randy Orton to win the Rumble. What the fuck's that about? He's not even that good. He doesn't deserve a WWE Championship. He's not as good as he used to be. I sort of feel like he joined the Wyatts because he had to, not because he wanted to. He doesn't. I don't think he deserves a title shot, and he's got one at WrestleMania that's looking like John Cena at the moment, which would be a thing into the past, but I just don't think Randy deserves it. I mean, there were so many better people in that ring that could have got it, Baron Corbin and just people like that, but Randy won it. I got it wrong again. I said Finn Balor or Big Show. Big Show got absolutely killed by Braun Strowman almost instantly. James Ellsworth was in it, got eliminated by Braun Strowman in 15 seconds. I mean, that's got to be one of the quickest eliminations ever. Mole Rawley got in at 4, I believe. Yeah, number 4. And he lasted a couple minutes, but it was a quick elimination for him. I didn't think he'd last very long. Finn Balor wasn't even in it, so that was wrong. But we did see Ty Dillinger, which is good. Finally making his, I think it's his debut on a Big Show. Anyway, yeah, Ty Dillinger, he did alright, teaming up with Sami Zayn. But yeah, he did alright. He did get eliminated, I believe, by Braun Strowman again. Chris Jericho surviving 61 minutes in the Rumble. He did spend about 50 minutes of it on the floor outside though, so I don't really see if you can say he did well there. But yeah, well done to Randy Orton. And I got, let's just give a quick count. 1, 2, 3. I got 4 out of 9 matches, or was it 9? Yeah, 4 out of 9 matches, right. So I did absolute horseshit. So yeah, that was that was my review of the 2017 Royal Rumble. I will be doing a predictions video for Elimination Chamber next week, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.